makes it a dead end, but like I'm interested because one major key. Oh. If you don't get it, like in music things, sometimes you have like a minor key and a major key, and I think that's the joke here. But like, this is a lot of gems, but I'm interested. I've never done the music room before. Wait, is that the key to the secret garden? Oh. Oh. Hey. Welcome back to a new episode of Blueprints, and as I promised, I first noted everything from the last episode in like a notebook that I have that I used to use for things like score attacks on Project Diva and other stream related stuff, or just personal notes. That you know I'm a girl who's behind her PC like 24/7, so I do have Notion. And if you ask me, someone who's like a lot behind their PC, you know, as a software developer or just generally is a gamer and spends a lot of time behind their PC and want to have a note program. This is not sponsored, by the way. Notion is a really good note program. I have it on my phone, I have it on my tablet, and I have it on my desktop in case, for example, I want to note something quick down, then I can do it in here. So yeah, if you haven't watched the last episode in Blueprints, I highly recommend you do, because this is going to be a continuation of that, and basically, I've done a little digging. Because in the last episode, after finally 3 episodes and 9 days of waddling around the house, because, you know, I do these within big belly cam, as you can see. With 9 days of waddling around the house, we finally managed to reach the antechamber. And to my surprise, I couldn't go into the antechamber. And, you know, I got curious, because, you know, I'm a curious girl, I'm a curious Preggo. When I reached the antechamber, apparently there is a thing called leverage. And as you can see, there are 3 leverages for each section, each having a backup. And I note them down just in case where they can be found. So as you can see, for the west-facing entrance, you have to go to the secret garden. The backup can be found in the mechanic room. The southern entrance is sealed after the broken lever in the greenhouse. And the backup lever is in the weight room behind the breakable wall. The eastern lever is found in the great hall behind one of its many doors. Remember that one with the 7 doors that I opened and checked? Yeah. And the backup lever for that is also in the secret garden. So ideal, we would try to find the secret garden, but I have no clue how to get. As you can see, so this is primarily for me to note where the levers are down, and in case thing. And I hope so is that if you do it on one day, that you unlock a lever, that you don't have to do it on the next day. But yeah, what I did last recording by reaching the antechamber was correct. But now the puzzle comes to unlocking them. And that sort of stuff. And yeah, I primarily checked the antechamber because I was curious if I did something wrong, you know, but I was apparently not doing wrong. Because I haven't seen last episode, I recommend you do, but basically I was like so confused, like, I'm in the antechamber, I can go in, did I do something wrong, you know? And I know that, for example, the room combinations that are go from like the foyer into the great hall, the nursery into the bunk room, the office into the conference room, the attic into the workshop, and the terrace into the cloister. And also what Elise mentioned last time from the 8 pillars with the 8 red letters, with the 7 will be readable throughout the mansion. And I might be thinking that this like letters we found like, for example, in the bedroom and the parlor. Maybe, or the red letters, you know, the red notes, but I think there are more than 8. And funny enough, you know that locked door he mentioned with the crescent moon, which if there is no key, always locked, yet no key, yet no way to find, and such stuff, or yet so far, yet so close. Yeah, that crescent moon door is apparently the door to room 46. So, but yeah, our goal for today is to find a way to get to the levers. And as you can see, I also noted down like the terminal thing for the billiard room puzzle, the pallet rule, and those 2. And that the utility didn't work. So I've been busy. But yeah, if you wanna like for me, like noting things down, I'm like very chaotic. I can think of something, and basically in the next moment I can forget it because like I have a bad short-term memory. So having like just, for example, if I'm in the library, do my volunteer work with my tablet, or you know on my phone on the road, do have to just the thing to note stuff down, then yeah. It's like handy for me, and in this case I can just note things to the Steam down, or to the recording, or after the recording that I want to do. Oh yeah, I forgot that last time at the sauna. So yeah, if you haven't watched the last 3 episodes, I highly recommend you do, because otherwise nothing of this makes sense. So with that, let's go search for a secret garden. I think like, and these are like the 7 letters. Do I already do the dining room? You know what? Yeah, because I reached the antechamber, so... Or did I eat that? Yeah, I ate that last time. I thought you could only get a dining room on like the 7th and 8th row. So... I double checked basically by like making sure that like, you know, this... I know there is a garden outside that you can enter, but there is a way you need to enter. And I originally thought you had to go that way, but nope. Because it is north, I assume it is northeast, southwest, and we last time came from the left side, so that's the west side. Let's get some items, because we need items, mostly. A lot of hallways. Like, I really thought, like, the, you know, all of are meant like 8 red envelopes and 8 letters, which one of 7 will be readable. And I originally thought it was this, but that doesn't make sense. It's also something with the art that he said. I don't have a key. It goes back, so that will be a dead end then. If I do the 2 items or do I do the gems? I think the gems will be a better thing. And I noticed that like 1 box is always true for this one box is always false, and 1 contains the gems. And I noticed that this puzzle, for example, gets more difficult. The thing is. That has to be the black box, because think about it, huh? If 2 statements are true, then I mean if this is true, then this is also true, then this is false. So... yeah, that makes sense. If this is true, then this must be true too. Which means this is the false one, and by logical, if this is false, then... because if there are in a gem box with a true statement, and there are two true statements, and that is false, then there is logical 1 box left. You know, that's the logical thing. But like, I think like maybe there are letters like these, you know, that we have to find. Because I know there's 1 in the bedroom, I know there's 1 in the parlor. And maybe no 1 at the entrance. The courtyard. You know, why not? I should look around for items too. Just in case. Here. What does this do again? Can shatter padlocks and lock trunks. Okay. This is a dead end. Let's go guessing in the dark room. You know, I still like this room. Like, even when it's like not nice because you can't really see what you're drafting. I still like the idea of it, where you go in and then, you know, like the light flickers off. I really start to notice, like, there's more to this game. This room. Freezer, damn it. How did you get, like, the things in the freezer? Because I see... not for stuff use. Is that like... is it like a key? A special key or something? There is a letter in this. Hey, my gems and money is frozen. How do we do this? Freezes your account and amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and it cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh, really? I can't use my gems anymore? Oh. Well, at least means that I have a gem to start with tomorrow. this is a dead end. Let's do the 2 items then. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Is that in like a key card? No, oh wait, I can't even collect gems anymore? Oh, I can, but it doesn't increase this. Because you know the thing is, like, that I noticed, like, I was like, make sure, like, the thing is, I double checked if, like, the greenhouse, for example, on the secret garden would be in the house or outside the house. Because this is locked. There is clearly more to this than this. But on the other hand, I was, like, reading on the Markiplier subreddit that, like, Wade was doing this. And he was on episode 18, and he was not nearly done. So... But like all of the rooms that I mentioned that I needed are draftable, so far I know. So you know what the first thing that comes to my mind when seeing is safety pin in the binded Isaac. I don't know why, but like this makes it a dead end. I don't want a dead end already. And even got like pass route 3. Like, what's the point of even this? Because it's like I wanted to know if there's a way to like, you know, can I not use this because so I can't use any gems or money. Great. In fact, this is cooked. No, it's the part of like the gem. I guess it's part of like the dark room, the risk of the dark room. I wonder if there are more upgrade trunks like this one. No! Really? Really, the moment I draw the freezer is the moment I get the greenhouse, because this is one of the things we need for the south, you know, the south entrance to the antechamber. Oh, I closed my notion now. But I don't know if you need an item for it, because basically it mentioned a broken lever. So basically, I can't use my gem today, which means I think we should like discover as many rooms as possible. What's this? That is next to the antechamber. Right. Yeah, it leads from like this row. See, upwards. Let's do the pump system. Wait. Wait. Behind a breakable wall. In the weight room. I might lose half my steps, but... What's this? I find it funny that, like, I draw a freezer first, freeze my gems, which means basically I can't use my gems, then proceed to draw a greenhouse, then I need to unlock the south entrance of the chamber, and proceed to, you know, to draw the weight room, that is basically like a backup lever spot, to find said lever that I need in the greenhouse that I couldn't draw because... No, it's supposed to be a breakable wall here, it said. But how? Do I need something special for this? Like... Well, this is that run because I basically can't go up anymore because I can't use my gem. I still don't get this one. Like, maybe you can turn on certain room effects, but like, I also don't get the idea behind the breakable wall they said. You need like a pickaxe or something? Or do I need to launch this in? They are both locked, great. I do have like a way from the chapel and the den at least, so maybe I can get some keys. Because like my notion, I just looked at the small from right and left are southern backup lever weight room behind the breakable wall. What a weight room. So the broken lever is an item. At least we know that. These walls breakable then? Like looking at the walls, like, see how this is like just normally colored? And these is like not. Like this is differently colored. So do I have to do something with like the back? Or maybe I need like an item to break a wall. That would make the most sense. Dat klok is aan het rijden, dus dan moest hij nog klok. You know, like, the most sense would make that if this is the wall, that I need like something to either push. Yeah, like the minecart says that I need something to push against this thing. Or that I need an item to get in there. But I find it funny, like, I look up, you know, how to get into the antechamber. I get like the room that I need for the antechamber. But the question is like the broken lever an item. To not be able to draw said room because of the freezer that I drawn. To proceed, you know, to draw said room. Not being able to get it. And to get like said item. Like, it might be smart to see if we can like store the item. That we get it next day. But I know there is a room, but I think you need to draw it. Yeah, here, go check. Check one item, retrieve it on another day. Here, the broken lever. Any day you have a go check your house. Okay, thank you. At least the broken lever is in the code. Wait, should I? Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna note this down for now. Broken lever currently in code house. Just in case I forget. Let's see if we can like get a key in this room. The boyard room. But this is multiple keys. Green is the number. Purple was pink. Is time. So 6 times 2 is 12. And purple is divided. 4 times 3 is 12 divided by 2 is 6. 15 times 3. No, that won't work. Wait. This 3 divided by times 15 is 45. Or is it minus 1? No, because, yeah, maybe it's minus 1, that is 2. Times 15, 30, divided by 3 is 10. I am smart, eh? Oh. Now the question is, how long can I do this? Because basically, I have like 9 steps left. So, and 2 keys. I still want to know how I do this. That room is really nice because, like, oh wait, no, well, the is from Remington. I thought there was like a letter too here. Is that a car key? Oh, that's car keys. This is such a good room, huh? Like, this is maybe the room that I need to get, like, what I want. Like, I can't use my gems anyway, so... Yeah, like, yay, I have a key. Now... Yeah, it's a guest bedroom, this is dead end. At least I have 10 more steps. Okay, look, another key. Sinclair, just want to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had training time on the hunt at Lord Everson. More particularly personal, someone made up your own absence. I really can appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. Beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. As well worth the way too. I always enjoyed your mathematic puzzles and appreciate that I need to know the rules of dark to play your variation. Hope you help improve shortly. KK. Huh. Okay, we have managed to find the weight room, but like... The question, I think I need an item. I think I need an item to break through one of these walls. Or... I need to draw it, well, into a dead end. You know, how you do sometimes, like, for example, like... This is now like a dead end. You know, here where, like, the billiard room goes into, like... the flowchart and that sort of stuff. So I need to draw it like that. But that wouldn't make sense, would it? Like nothing else I can do in here. I have to assume this is, because this is like... I mean, you know, maybe it's this. I'm like clicking on everything. I'm clicking on everything, I can't click on everything. Huh. At least we're getting closer. Yeah, I can't do anything and I have like 10 steps left. And we start the day with a gem. So at least we're getting closer. And to my surprise, you know what I did for once? I made like 3 rooms, like I colored 3 rooms in, or 3 rows in completely. I think the freezer pulled me over. Like if I found the freezer, if I didn't find the freezer, I might have like, you know, chosen the greenhouse. And if I didn't find the greenhouse, then... And then my the greenhouse could have gone into the weight room and we might could have like opened up the first lever of the tree. But that's the risk of this game, man. Like I can look into the future and be like, you know, I've drawn a greenhouse. Of course you know by this time, but I don't. At least we have a gem. You know, recently I've been going left always, so let's go right for once. Oh, sleep mask. Does that count now? Nope. Hold on, let me do this, because this also gives me 5 more, if I'm right, from the sleep mask, yeah. See, making things. Let's do that then, and then whatever is to the right, I'm probably gonna be like a dead end anyway. I still wonder what is with all those chess pieces around the house. I've seen so many of them. Be a dead end. 4 items versus 2 gems and 1 key. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk. I've never drawn a walk-in closet. What's this? Lucky rabbit food. Great chance of finding items. I can eat that. Where is the... It's a lockpick. Some normal doors. Yay. Hey, technically I spent that 1 gem and got 2 back, so... You know. Greater chance of finding green rooms. You know, I want to look for, like, the greenhouse and the secret garden, and they're both green rooms, I think, so... Might be an hefty cost, but it might be worth it. Look at that! We get to see outside the house for once. With a pillar. And a sledgehammer again. No, this is a really nice one, actually. I like this one. Let's go to the nuke. I need a key, just in case. You find a key, Elise, you can directly use it. Do I do a storeroom? No. I want to keep going. Normally there's like... I should have like more chance to find an item, yes. I just want to say. Do we go back? No, let's go up. Gymnasium, security, or spare bedroom. Let's just do a spare bedroom. And I'm probably gonna be against a locked door. Like, I was sort of like looking at art pieces now. See, this one we found too, like, in the gymnasium. And be like, And my mind goes to... Like, we've seen this same art pieces over and over through the dimension. This one is locked. Library brings me back. Commissionary brings me forward. It might be worth it to check for like items or gems. Late 20 and 21. Salt shaker. The shovel. To dig. 1 key costs 10 things. I'm gonna take the shovel. For digging. With, without. There's that terminal pens in that fun zone. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, this is a key card. I both locked the key card? Ah, well, time to go back to the other side. Let me guess, this is locked too. You're not be able to see this lockpick. Okay, this is a dead end. Well, technically I should do the bunk bedroom, because since I have the sleeping mess and that counts as 2 bedrooms, I will probably get like plus 10. And there always are items in the bunk bedroom also. Just counts as 5? No, it does count as 10. Here, see, I knew it. Anything else that I can like interact with? Camp Colonel. Is that a key lock from like the Crescent Moon door? A father clock. Well, time to go back. We're still up plus 50, so I'll take that. I think in combination with the rabbit food, that this is going to be a great item. Funny enough, the cloister. Well, after you may spend gems to redraw the floor plans up to 8 times. But this has no door. This I can't afford, so let's do the storeroom. Like, I do see overall chess pieces, like big chess pieces. For example, like this one. This is like a lady, picture of a lady. Courtyard. I mean, it is like a green room, but it's not the green room I'm looking for. Oh, magnifying glass. Do I want to look at something? Or was that the last one? I forgot. Did I want to look at something? Oh. That's old. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. So one of you 3 is false. And let's say this is false because the rule of the game is one of these statements has to be true. And if this is false, that means that like, if this is true, that means that like directly everything is false, which is not true. Why did I thought this was it? Well, this is false because technically if this is true, this can be false. So technically this is already false. If 2 of the statements are indeed false, then this is also has to be false because that is automatically is true. And if this is false, that means that there is 1 box left that should be in. Gymnasium. Whenever you lose the gymnasium, you lose 2. Food is a dead end. I have to do the gymnasium. I maybe have to do it like into a big hole like that. I don't like playing the basketball. No. I have like so much items that like. Let's do the courtyard because like I have the gems. See a box. Oh, the hammer is to use for this. Jesus. That's a lot of keys. Security is not worth it because even none of these rooms are worth it because security comes into a dead end. As you can see on the map, it goes like into like things. So I think that closet is more worth it. Is that? Oh, there's a key card. Should we go back to like the dark room? Nah, let's keep going this way. 1 major, 1 minor. Huh? The music room makes it a dead end, but like I'm interested because 1 major key. Oh. If you don't get it, like in music things, sometimes you have like a minor key and a major key, and I think that's the joke here. But like, this is a lot of gems, but I'm interested. I've never done the music room before. Wait, is that the key to the secret garden? Oh. Oh. It's like a music song where people listen to. Do you know that in verse? I didn't reach 10-8. The border is a dead end, this is a dead end. This leaves me with 1 more additional room. Hey, I thought there's a picture of the floor plan. Wait, that tells me where I am. Look, I am in that room. That's technically the room where I am. Oh yeah. You know, it might be worth to check and get. Okay, now we have to get back to a lot of rooms, to every room. It might be worth to like, might be better worth to like get the bedroom. Wait, of course I'm like, don't lose 2 here. Now the question is, where do I find the secret garden? Because if it apparently needs a key, then and I have to money and don't need to worry about my money. Well, why have I not been going this way? Wait, did I? Oh wait, I could have lockpicked this and I had no coins. Oh wait! Wait, is this the secret garden? Wait. Look, that is the crescent moon. Oh, wait, do I have to like turn all of them to north? I think I got really lucky this run. Oh, look, as you can see, as I told you, there's our first. Oh, look, the antechamber. Oh, look, that is the door with the crescent moon. Oh. Wait, I can close it? What's it? Okay, this is for the west wing. Let me note that like we have done this. Let me note that in my notion that we've done this, and I removed the broken lever from the thing. It did set something about like also for the eastern side. I assume it's behind this wall, but I think you need an item to break this wall to make break walls because. I assume. Hold on, let me double check to make sure that I don't like that I don't make a mistake and such stuff. Because like does it say anything about? Let me double check. Blueprints, breaking. You can also, once you found a power hammer, compared to the reliable sledgehammer that can break open locked twin chests, the power hammer beef up contraption that smashes through weakened break walls. Yeah, okay, you need this power-up sledgehammer. Okay. I think it's in that wall, and I think then, like, in the weight room of thing, but, like, at least the west side of the antechamber is now open. And such stuff. Maybe we can find, like, a combination. Like, you're gonna all call me crazy, yeah? For at the beginning of the run, draw the Vendrera, the veranda, and be like, you know, you're all gonna call me crazy, but like, it's all planned out, it's all planned out. The watering can. The first time we enter a green room, you used to gain one thing. Okay. Another music one. There should be here something with a broken lever. I have the broken lever, right? Yeah. Oh. South side is open. You know, I hope it stays open, you know. Is it enough? It's not showable that it is open. You know, I hope that I don't have to reach it this day and that I have to do this every day because that makes it like really irresistible to do. Anything else that is here besides the broken lever? This is basically a dead end. Well, we at least found 2. We could go for 3. Hold on, does this work? No. Like the only other green room that I have 2, but it's like not worth reading. Let's go to the dark room. Or let's fill this one in because this is a dead end anyway. I don't know if they're gonna acquire. Maybe they're gonna like items to find. This is all dead ends. What do I? You know, let me get the keys. I think the keys is in a better place. And such stuff. At least we found 2 out of the 3 levers from the antechamber. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Oh. Okay, we have 10. And... is it really... what was it again? Like... pink is multiply and purple is divide. Well, 10 times 10 is like 100. Times 1 is 100. Divided by 8 is like 12 point half. And then minus 6. Is that then like 6? No. This was 3. This was 1. And wait, we have 2 times purple. What if... no, because 10 divided by... is it 2? No. Okay, wait. 6 times 2 is divided by 3. Is 1. We have 10 times 2. That's not possible. And even 10 times 1 and 10 times 7 is 100. So... or is it 16? 100 divided by 16. $94 makes more sense, right? That's 80 is 14. Because no matter what, this always ends in 100. Even if I do mine 6, it would end in 94. 94 times 8 is like also 10, 12 roughly. 12 then? Yeah. Should we ask ChatGPT just to, like the fucker? No, I can do this. This is 3, this is 1. 6 divided by 6 is 1. I don't get this one. Because it clearly wants me to do 10 times 10. Wait, is it 10? I think it's 10 times 10 is 1. Times 1 is like, you know, also 100. But like, I think the 8 is 16. Minus 6 is 10. And 10, 100 divided by 10. And where am I? At a dead end. Let's go to the dark room. Do we go right? No, we should go west, because I didn't open the east one. Did I try? Is there a way to get up? No, this is a dead end, this is it. Yeah. There's like a lot of pictures of the grandfather clock. Wait, can I... Like, I have so much stuff. Yeah, I need to keep these powered on. Yeah, there's no point in going on, but like, oh, we got so close. Like, at least we know now they're like opened. It's like a wait again, like thing. No, this is a dead end. It's been here. Is that like food throughout the house? No, because it would only give me. Yeah, it will only give me like items and footsteps. Let's check what the commercial area had for sale. Again. The key. No. See, wat dat is slot checken. Whenever you eat food, gain extra. Yeah, I think I have to call it a day already. For this one. When we got like 2 levers unlocked. Hey, look, food. So let's call it a day because I don't think we could do much more. Yeah. We got like the openness to the end chamber. Now it's the question, can I get to the end chamber again? The garden villa. 4 green rooms. Look, I changed it. Like, I noticed that when like we draw the furnace room, and I changed it to like a red villa, and that's like a garden villa. It's like really, really neat. Now comes our strategy to get like up again. Like, I don't know how much days I have. It's like 30 days. We surely are on pace for 3 days of videos, so. Like, I really love this game. I love playing. I love strategizing about it. I hope I don't have to open it again, so. Let's try to reach the top of the map again. And such stuff, and see if I can reach the end chamber this time. You're funny. You're really trying to do everything in my power to like not reach the end chamber. What a coin purse. With 3 interest. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Then it isn't the blue one, because if this box is false... Fuck, it was true. That means that this is also true. I mean that this is false. I want to see the 4 pence at this point, because I need to go. You know, I need to go up. I need to go quick. I'm taking my time to double check rooms and such stuff, because I don't want to miss anything. No, I don't have this, like, and I don't want to commission area yet, so let's take the pantry. Like, I'm going like in zigzag position. Did you saw that? It really wants me to, like, dead end. Jesus. It's like, Elise, I know you unlocked the end chamber, but not today. What's this? Save 1. Ah, coupon book. Oh. It really wants to put me at a dead end, huh? Do you see how many, like utility boxes and such stuff I get? Terrace. You know, I should have maybe... Yeah, I couldn't buy it. Like, do I take the 3 keys? Or, like, 3 green rooms? I think I take 3 green rooms. You can't lie, this was like a nice view. On the other hand, I don't want to like live in a mansion that like changes its layout every day. Imagine having finally remembered the layout of your house, and you go out to work, and the next day you're coming home, and then the evening you're coming home, to like all your layout being shuffled, and you'd be like, huh? See, it doesn't really want me to get like up. I mean, I could have like turned on a dark room, but like a dark room I find too risky. The bedroom, yay. And really wants to push. He has pushing me east. Like he didn't unlock the east side of the antechamber because like the other way is like in the Great Hall, but like yeah, you drove me in the Great Hall. Are you both locked? The dining room. You know, I'm gonna take like the gamble and see what my bonus is for today. Apples are extra delicious today. Apples. Well, what a use. And now we're going left. I mean, I have a whole... Oh, the Great Hall, but I don't have keys. You know, it's funny, like, if I want to get back to, like, the other side, look how I have to go. Like, I have to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rooms. So, like, I'm now in a state to go on and not push back and that sort of stuff. 10 times 3 is 30, minus 12 is 18. 18 times 2 is 36, divided by 12. 36 divided by 12 is 3. Is this? No. This is not possible, wait. 18 times 2 is 36, but 12 times 3 is 36, and my net is 0. And divided by 12 is 0. Huh? Is it an 18? Well, we first always do the divide or multiply, which is 36. But 36 divided by 12 is 3. Is it 9? No. That's what confuses me, like legitimately. 30, 12 is 16. Oh, that was 18, my bad. Like, that's what confuses me. Is it 8? But 18 divided by 12 is like... doesn't work. And 18 minus 12 is 6, divided by 6 is 1, times 2 is 2. Yeah, that can also be it. 12 and 4 together is 16. Times 2 is 32. Minus 22 is 20. Minus 15 is 5. Okay, that's wrong. That was 10. This was 18. This was... wait, what was this again? 18 minus 16 is 2. No, is 6. That was 2, right? Yeah. 16 times 2 is 32. Minus 15 is 17. Divided by 22. No. Why is that everything I always do? That's a key card. You know, I was not looking for that, but thank you. Hold on, I need to like note that down. Or key cards. Like for this time, I always got like keys, so I thought the billiard always gave like keys as a reward, but apparently not. She even gave keys. No, 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 no. Let's not give keys today. You mean after going all the way back? This would mean that whatever ever happened, like... This is gonna cost so much steps. Oh my god, look at this. There's like 29 steps. Food for sale, dining room. I didn't reach rank 8 last time, no. I guess for the room. Maybe there's like a key in it. Then we can use to go back to the billiard room. I want to take the guest bedroom because I want to take like the extra 10 steps that I probably need to like... to get like, you know, back to the estate. I thought I had like a third door. Yeah. Why always the dark room? Why? Like, I know I said it was a fun room, but... And why do I always draw a utility closet? I'm always a dead end on this. Fuck it, I direct the genre. The laboratory. I still don't know what to do with the laboratory. Do I need to do this like in specific order? Does it have power? From the boiler room. Courtyard is free. I should have like maybe done like the item thing. How do I know where like dig spots are? By the way, I've never checked for dig spots. I can never check for dig spots, by the way. Do I like take the run all the way back if there's a key in here? There's not a key in here. And this is now a dead end. It's like, please have an item like a key in it. They have keys. It has keys. We're safe, guys. And the double bedroom, you know. You know, the sleeping masters coming in clutch. Also, I should probably like remember to turn this off. Let me go into the guest bedroom to get like 5 additional steps because I think I need them. Did I draw a bedroom in this way? Yeah, I did. So I get like an additional 5 along the way. Up here. I did get 2 keys, and those 2 keys is what they need. Oh, look at my steps getting low. Look at my steps getting low. Oh yeah, there's always the option to go right here, because I forgot that one. Oh yeah, this counts as a bedroom too. I got like 10 additional steps. Oh. We're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. The passageway, the main chamber. Less likely to find items laying around the houses. Cover the library. Library is an exit, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I drew a book this time. pump system. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. Oh yeah, I forgot this were like. Well, I guess I have to use the key. The aquarium is free. That's the, oh wait, that's counts as a green room, of course. That's a room of Velical. Therefore, plus Lily Nord more frequently. You're giving me that now. Wait. Wait. Don't be locked, don't be locked. We're gonna be in the antechamber. Wait, no. I have to do this every day separately? Really? Does it bring over from day to day? No. Does it really bring over from day to day? So you're telling me besides... So you're telling me besides... Basically... Besides... Besides, you know, besides doing the levers unlocking, I also have to reach the end chamber that same day. And find out how to unlock the 46th room. You're kidding me. You really... Really, like... You need to do it all on the same day? I was so close to this. I feel so stupid for what I said earlier. You can't blame me like the earlier run where I got like both of those green outs. It was a good run, but... It's locked. And I don't have a key. Is there anything I can do? No. This brings a trouble problem. Because besides focusing on, you know, gaining access to the antechamber, I also need to get to the antechamber. And such stuff. Now there's no such thing that I can do anymore. So... So besides like... This is so stupid, actually. A message. I also don't notice that it's just like 8. So maybe the music pages I need to put back together. Maybe that's maybe one thing to like look for later at the music. Music pages. Let me note this down real quick before I forget. This is stupid. And it makes sense. You know, it makes sense. With like, that like, you know, without the layout resetting every day, that also, you know, the entrance to the antechamber would reset every day. But it feels so stupid. Because basically what is gonna happen is we're gonna be forced to, on one day, also gain access to the antechamber, but besides gaining access to the antechamber, also find a way to unlock the door with the crescent moon. You know, the door to room 46. And all that within a single day without losing all the steps. I'm now starting to get why people say this is like a rough playthrough. The true box does not always contain the prize. Huh. Interesting. True box doesn't always contain the prize. Yeah, because basically I can't do anything anymore. But like, this is the second time I got to the antechamber. And I guess I learned now that I need to open the antechamber and get to the antechamber on the same day. Honestly, you can't blame me for what I did yesterday, where like I got both green rooms. But that means I also... I think I need to choose a side. Like, looking at like the unlocks and such stuff. The most common, easy way would be the west and the green hidden lever in the secret garden. But the secret garden is apparently a rare key that you saw. Now, the backup lever is apparently in the Macranium, but I've never done that before. Southern will be harder, because we need the broken lever as item and also the greenhouse. Eastern, or we can use, you know, the weight room, but we need the sledgehammer for that. And such stuff. But the Eastern is one found in the Great Hall. And I think that will be the easier, but that costs a lot of keys by guessing the rest one. But Eastern is also in the secret garden. If you can find the hammer to break the wall. It feels rough. Because I didn't know this. Is there not anything I can do? I don't have a key. I don't get can get any more items. No, I don't have a key, so I can go to this side. No. This is call it a day. Yeah, there's a dead end on everywhere. Because I've been here. Such stuff. So I think it's a call in a day and it's a good way to end the video. But I want to see, can I like combine any of these? But I can combine the sledgehammer with any of these. Compass plus a shuffle. Een drowsing rod. Eh? Well, drafting drowsing rod points towards the room to may contain more items today than usual. Okay. That's a new one. That's a new one. But yeah, we have to call it a day here. But that's stupid. But I guess lesson for next time. I don't know how many days you have. Like, let me also double check that. No, that's not what I mean. So there's no time limit? See, guy, we didn't like get 100 rooms to get in. Like, the thing is, like, I can take like 2 lessons from today, I guess, which I take like next video. But basically, you know, I basically and such stuff did like a really good combo yesterday with like, you know, I think it was like, you know, the terrace, no, not the terrace, you know, like the balcony thing, like and such stuff, where like there was more chance to find a green room. by putting a broken lever into like the clock thing and getting that that day, I could access the greenhouse and unlock the southern access. And by finding the secret garden key, I could like do the secret garden and such stuff. So I think I did a really good thing today, but like I guess today we also learned that like yes, we reached the antechamber again, but you do need to unlock everything. So besides finding a way to unlock it, we also have to find a way to either keep it open and such stuff, but I guess not for me to find out such stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here at this side. We've done 3 days as normal. 3 days per video is like, I think, a good site. I think next goal is to find, like, do both in one. And find stuff, but like seeing that like most average people take 25 to 50 days to find room 46. And some people are even on day 80. I think I'm doing a good job so far. By 212 reaching the end room for the second time. But I wonder, I wonder if there's more to there and such stuff. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm Preggo, Elise, you're pregnant, or you're pregnant goddess of fertility. You're not pregnant, you're pregnant looking goddess of fertility. Yeah, that's right. I'm your Preggo Vtuber on the internet and that sort of stuff. I primarily focus on Pretty Diva and horror on my channel, but also do a lot of Let's Plays, as you can see, as Blueprints. But I've also done Call of Duty veteran campaign series in the past, Call of Duty Zombies, Binding of Isaac, We Happy Few, Shadows of Loading. So there is something for everyone on the channel, sometimes including with a big belly cam if I want to swell up and look, you know, pregnant to enjoy you guys and girls maybe, or such stuff, and sometimes without, depends on the mood and such stuff. But yeah, as I stated, I do a lot of Let's Plays, so there is something for everyone on the channel. If you're interested, make sure to check out my channel down below, that sort of stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you want to see more of Blueprints, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell. But also check out the 3 earlier episodes that I did, exploring dimension and that sort of stuff, learning about the Crimson Moon door, what LSR noted and that sort of stuff. But yeah, and that sort of stuff. I highly recommend you do. If you want to play it for yourself, as you see, I highly recommend it. It's like a lovely roguelike game, basically, and that sort of stuff. But, yeah, but if you want to see a playthrough, stay tuned till next Monday, which you can get notified by either subscribing and ring the notification bell, or join my Discord through my link tree at the bottom of this video description, or this link tree can also be found in my channel description, and there you will also find all my other socials like my Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky, and that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in those, you maybe want to support me a little bit more or be part of my community, you can find it over there. And with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful time, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.